are not having deja vu, this video has been uploaded on YouTube before in the past 24 hours. However, I've had a whole bunch of issues with the video actually uploading. I've even tried now doing a re-recording of the video, and it had issues nonetheless. So, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do this as raw as possible as a live stream. So, bear with me for that. I can discuss about the editing stuff, whatever, later, but it's not something you really need to know for now. It's just every video I produce, even if it doesn't look like there's a lot of effort into it, there is, and it sometimes goes back and forth through the ringer just to try to get it published and available and watchable to this video platform we call YouTube. So with that all being said, and I'm going to move on from there, if you haven't already seen the video, basically this is a follow-up to a haul that I had the other day about the Mini Superheroes Today Whatnot auction. This was from not too long ago. I had the video a few days ago to discuss more details about the auction itself, what I won from it. But one of the things that I was looking forward to was the Lego Wooden Duck from the Lego house. It is a exclusive in Denmark. It is only available at the house. You can't find it in retail anywhere in the world. So it's a really cool commemorative item. That being said, it's also a very expensive and valuable item because you can only get it from one source. So I decided to back out of the auction as it was going on and see what the going rate on the market was. Like, you know, people have already bought it. Maybe it's already out there outside of the house that I could pick it up from. I went through eBay and I went through Bricklink in order to find this thing, and luckily it actually turned to be a good option to back out of the auction and pick it up through eBay. So it has arrived here. I've already unwrapped it. I'm not even going to try to fit it back into the bubble wrap again. And I've already cut the seals on it because I do intend to open this and build it. I'm not going to keep it sealed. So, Lego House Wooden Duck 40501 limited edition. This is an item I've been looking forward to ever since it released. Ever since it was publicly known of this thing coming out, I wanted this thing. And of course I would love to have the original wooden duck back in like the 30s or whatever, but that's a much harder thing to come across, whether it's in good condition or I don't even know what it would go for. But this is still a great representation of that in Lego brick form. On the side, it says that the wooden duck went onto the drawing board in 1935 and was produced until 1960. The duck was designed by Lego founder Ole Kirk Christensen. This exclusive Lego duck set is loyal to the original wooden duck and has a moving beak which opens and closes when the duck is pulled back and forth. So that was actually a feature of this version of the original duck, where the mouth would open back and forth as you pulled it along. So it does have a Technic function built into here to do it on this model as well, which is awesome. It's a great thing. It doesn't feel like a 90th anniversary item because it doesn't have any branding to it, but I can't see I don't know how much longer they would hold on to this outside of the 90 year of play. So I thought, yeah, I'll get it when I can. This is something that I've actually made a video about around the time that this thing was released. I made a video about every Lego Wooden Duck reference that I could find. I updated on my community tab. Turns out there's a whole bunch more, and even some that are speculative, that I could make a part 2 video, or basically just do the whole video again, include all the references all in one video. So stay tuned for that. It will be coming up in the Lego Trivia on the channel, so subscribe. You can get more information about that, which is really cool that they've been sharing it all throughout the years. They made a lot of wooden toys back in the day. I'm not going to go through the entire history of wooden Lego in this particular video, but there are many different pull toys that they had. This is one of the few that actually had a function built into them. I believe there were some reports of some of these that actually had like a squeaking mechanism, so it made it sound like the duck was quacking as it was moving. I haven't actually had a verification about that, so it's up in the air for now. This is amazing. I do like that they had the two next to each other to really get the feel for how they look. They do have one at the house in its own display case, and you know, I'm sure it's in pristine condition, or as much condition as they can keep it in, you know, behind glass, temperature controlled or something like that, just so paint doesn't run or whatever. This thing is over, you know, 90 years old. Practically. Almost. So, yes, I'm actually going to open this thing up. I will build this, not on this particular video. I don't even know if I'm going to build it on camera, but I will get it built. I do have a model of the employee gift from 2011. I don't know if it was the exact, pieces from the set or just a recreation of it, because a lot of the parts are common. I do have a model of it from the 2011 employee gift that was also based on the wooden duck. So I may put them side to side on a display sometime later. I actually do know one person who owns authentically the wooden duck, and I had seen somebody who made a recreation of it at Brick Fair, Virginia, which was really cool. I had done a recreation of it in high school, but not of that particular duck, but rather one of the ones that was not built with a Technic function or anything to move it back and forth. It was still able to roll, but it was just a solid piece of wood with the painting on it. I did try to make that, and I think I made a video about that a long time ago on YouTube. We're just doing a little unboxing here before we head out. So the instruction manual, very nice. Also has some information in here about not only the Lego house, but early history about Lego. I love Lego history all through, so having an item like this is very important to me. A couple other pages in here. Even some design work. Has some of the factories looked at the time. How the display looks in the Lego house. They do have a large tree at the Lego house. You might have seen this on other videos. I know Mini Superheroes Today made a video, like a huge tour about the Lego house and his visits to Denmark. So check out that channel, Mini Superheroes Today, if you want to see more information about that. But yeah, they've actually made a whole bunch of Lego wooden ducks in brick form for a while, like many years, sneaking them in. Even ones fairly recently. And I'm not even just talking about 90 Years of Play set, the Lego Classic set that has one buildable in there. What I also like about this, and I didn't know this until pretty much getting this set, it also features a display place to put the duck on top of when it's not rolling around. That's really neat. It gives it some nice class, on top of it being just a really impressive looking model. So I'm looking forward to building this. We have, I think, 6 numbered bags and 1 unnumbered bag inside of here. Number 5, dark green bricks, a couple other pieces, mostly building up the sides of the duck. Number 3, building along the top and the main body of the duck. Number 6, having parts for the wheels, the string, and the display. Even you can see some of the printed tiles in there where it says the wooden duck. Very nice. Bag number 2, some Technic mechanisms in the middle of it. Bag number 4, where we have some of the beak, eyes, and head of the duck, while also continuing Technic mechanisms in there. And some printed elements as well. An unnumbered bag, which features some of the string, display stand, and larger bricks that go with the duck. So there are no loose pieces in here. Not everything is packaged in some sort of bag, except for the instructions. I kind of would have liked, because there were a few creases here and there. I would have liked if there was something to hold that in place. But it is square bound, so it's going to last a little longer. And then bag number 1, building the base of the duck. So very nice. So I'm looking forward to building this at some point later. I actually have a lot of sets that are sealed, but they're in my backlog. I do intend to build them at some point. Whether they go on the YouTube channel has yet to be seen as far as the build or even just reviewing them or anything like that. This one, I would love to cover it. I know it's already been covered, but I'd still want to put my 2 cents in. I do actually have a wooden Lego item or 2, which I have discussed at least once or twice before on camera. I believe I made a haul video years ago when I got one of them, and then another one I did in the flashbacks video when I had that series. But I actually do want to try a video. I've wanted to do this for a long time. Not only updating the wooden duck reference video, but also a video about what are my rarest Lego items. I've had that question a couple of times. I've come up with a couple of things a part of it, but I know some that are still out there that either aren't highly documented or on the market really, that would be interesting to discuss in some way. Even some of the ones that I mentioned in the previous video from Mini Superheroes Today, where I got those Lego stuffed animals, they're not available online. at least as of recording this video. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you would like to see from LEGO history in the future. I have thought about making some more LEGO history videos in the vein of the Modulex video that I made several years ago. So if there's a particular era or theme that you would like me to cover, I would love to try my best and set that all up for you. For now, I'll leave the duck here and build it sometime later. I'm excited. This is awesome to have here. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you later. We'll see you next time with more LEGO videos, and hopefully they'll work the right way this time.